Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you Mike Jones?
Are you Mike Jones?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I'm Tom Wilson.
I'm Tom Wilson.
How is Tom?
How is Tom?
How is your wife?
How is your wife?
How is your husband?
How is your husband?
She is very well, thank you.
She is very well, thank you.
How are you?
How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine, too.
I'm fine, too.
Good night, Mary.
Good night, Mary.
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye, John.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you later.
See you later.
I have to go now.
I have to go now.
Let me introduce myself.
Let me introduce myself.
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you spell it?
How do you spell it?
What's your name?
What's your name?
May I have your name?
May I have your name?
My name is Thomas.
My name is Thomas.
Just call me Tom.
Just call me Tom.
What's your family name?
What's your family name?
My family name is Johnson.
My family name is Johnson.
This is Jack. He's my classmate.
This is Jack. He's my classmate.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Nice to meet you, too.
Who is the lady in white dress?
Who is the lady in white dress?
Could you introduce me to her?
Could you introduce me to her?
George, let me introduce my friend to you.
George, let me introduce my friend to you.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
I'm 28 years old.
I'm 2 years younger than my brother.
I'm 2 years younger than my brother.
Mr. Davis is still in his 30s.
Mr. Davis is still in his 30s.
My elder brother is 1 year older than her husband.
My elder brother is 1 year older than her husband.
My father is over 80 years old.
My father is over 80 years old.
They'll have a party for their 15th wedding anniversary.
They'll have a party for their 15th wedding anniversary.
He looks much younger than he is.
He looks much younger than he is.
I came here when I was 22.
I came here when I was 22.
I started going to school at the age of 7.
I started going to school at the age of 7.
He is still a boy after all.
He's still a boy after all.
Most of them are less than 25.
Most of them are less than 25.
I guess he's about 40.
I guess he's about 40.
He is the youngest in the family.
He's the youngest in the family.
She's going to be 20 next month.
She's going to be 20 next month.
What's your motherland?
What's your motherland?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
What's your nationality?
What's your nationality?
What's the population of India?
What's the population of India?
What's the capital of your country?
What's the capital of your country?
Are you Chinese?
Are you Chinese?
I come from Spain.
I come from Spain.
I was born in UK and brought up in the USA.
I was born in UK and brought up in the USA.
How many states are there in your country?
How many states are there in your country?
The capital of my country is Paris.
The capital of my country is Paris.
My country is rich in natural resources.
My country is rich in natural resources.
That nation is famous for its tourism.
That nation is famous for its tourism.
What do you do?
What do you do?
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
What does he do?
What does he do?
He's a photographer.
He's a photographer.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Kathy.
I'm Kathy.
Who is the guy over there?
Who is the guy over there?
He is Tim.
He's Tim.
Is that boy a student?
Is that boy a student?
No, he isn't.
No, he isn't.
Can she be a teacher?
Can she be a teacher?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, I think so.
I really don't know.
I really don't know.
I have no idea about it.
I have no idea about it.
Is this your bag?
Is this your bag?
No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
Whose cell phone is this?
Whose cell phone is this?
It's Brian's.
It's Brian's.
Is that an apple?
Is that an apple?
No, it isn't. It's a pear.
No, it isn't. It's a pear.
What's this?
What's this?
It's a pencil.
It's a pencil.
It's an apple.
It's an apple.
Which is the right size?
Which is the right size?
Where's the post office?
Where's the post office?
How big is your house?
How big is your house?
How long is the street?
How long is the street?
What's the name of the dog?
What's the name of the dog?
What do you call this in English?
What do you call this in English?
What is the color of your new shoes?
What is the color of your new shoes?
Is this your pen? I found it under the desk.
Is this your pen? I found it under the desk.
No. Mine is red.
No. Mine is red.
Where is my bag?
Where's my bag?
On the desk.
On the desk.
Over there.
Over there.
Are these notebooks all yours?
Are these notebooks all yours?
Some of them are mine.
Some of them are mine.
Which is your wallet?
Which is your wallet?
The bigger one.
The bigger one.
The one on your right.
The one on your right.
Do you know where I've put my bag?
Do you know where I've put my bag?
Is this yours?
Is this yours?
Yes, it's mine.
Yes, it's mine.
What's the date today?
What's the date today?
It's March the 16th, 2016.
It's March the 16th, 2016.
What day is it today?
What day is it today?
It's Tuesday today.
It's Tuesday today.
What month is this?
What month is this?
It's October.
It's October.
What year is this?
What year is this?
It's the year of 2017.
It's the year of 2017.
It's been 4 years since I last saw you.
It's been 4 years since I last saw you.
Does the store open at 10 a.m. on weekdays?
Does the store open at 10 a.m. on weekdays?
It opens at 9 a.m. on weekdays, but at 10 at weekends.
It opens at 9 a.m. on weekdays, but at 10 at weekends.
What will you do during this weekend?
What will you do during this weekend?
I'll work for the next 6 days.
I'll work for the next 6 days.
What did you do last week?
What did you do last week?
What will you do the day after tomorrow?
What will you do the day after tomorrow?
What day is today?
What day is today?
Today is Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
What's the date today?
What's the date today?
Today is April 27th.
Today is April 27th.
How long will the sale last?
How long will the sale last?
Only 2 days.
Only 2 days.
What time?
What time?
You name the time.
You name the time.
When were you born?
When were you born?
I was born on August 1st, 1992.
I was born on August 1st, 1992.
Please check the date.
Please check the date.
I'll be back in 6 days.
I'll be back in 6 days.
I'll meet you tomorrow.
I'll meet you tomorrow.
Do you know the exact date?
Do you know the exact date?
What were you doing this time last year?
What were you doing this time last year?
What time is it now?
What time is it now?
It's 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock.
It's 9:30.
It's 9:30.
It's 1 o'clock sharp.
It's 1 o'clock sharp.
It's not 5 o'clock.
It's not 5 o'clock.
It's 6:15.
It's 6:15.
It's 8 minutes to 4.
It's 8 minutes to 4.
What's the time by your watch?
What's the time by your watch?
It is 6 o'clock on my watch.
It is 6 o'clock on my watch.
My watch is 3 minutes fast.
My watch is 3 minutes fast.
We must arrive there on time.
We must arrive there on time.
There are only 3 minutes left.
There are only 3 minutes left.
The meeting is put off.
The meeting is put off.
The flight is delayed.
The flight is delayed.
Can you finish your work ahead of time?
Can you finish your work ahead of time?
Hello. Can I see Mr. Peter?
Hello. Can I see Mr. Peter?
Do you have an appointment?
Do you have an appointment?
Sorry, I don't.
Sorry, I don't.
Yes. At 2 p.m.
Yes. At 2 p.m.
He is on the phone.
He's on the phone.
Sorry, Mr. Peter can't see you now.
Sorry, Mr. Peter can't see you now.
Would you wait here for a minute?
Would you wait here for a minute?
Would you like something to drink?
Would you like something to drink?
Tea, please.
Tea, please.
Mr. Peter, Mr. Smith is here.
Mr. Peter, Mr. Smith is here.
You may go in now.
You may go in now.
Nice to see you, my old friend.
Nice to see you, my old friend.
How have you been these years?
How have you been these years?
Do you still remember that Halloween?
Do you still remember that Halloween?
You've changed little.
You've changed little.
Do you speak English?
Do you speak English?
Yes, a little.
Yes, a little.
He speaks English fluently.
He speaks English fluently.
Your English is very good.
Your English is very good.
You speak English pretty well.
You speak English pretty well.
Your pronunciation is excellent.
Your pronunciation is excellent.
Are you a native speaker of English?
Are you a native speaker of English?
My native language is Spanish.
My native language is Spanish.
Can you write in English?
Can you write in English?
How long have you studied English?
How long have you studied English?
How can I improve my spoken English?
How can I improve my spoken English?
He has a strong accent.
He has a strong accent.
I have some difficulty in expressing myself.
I have some difficulty in expressing myself.
Do you like traveling?
Do you like traveling?
Yes, I like it a great deal.
Yes, I like it a great deal.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm cooking.
I'm cooking.
I'm reading a magazine.
I'm reading a magazine.
Are you watching TV now?
Are you watching TV now?
Yes, I'm watching Channel 12.
Yes, I'm watching Channel 12.
No, I'm listening to the radio.
No, I'm listening to the radio.
What will you do this weekend?
What will you do this weekend?
I'll go to a concert.
I'll go to a concert.
I'll go on an outing with some friends.
I'll go on an outing with some friends.
Who are you writing to?
Who are you writing to?
I'm writing to a friend.
I'm writing to a friend.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I'm going to work.
I'm going to work.
I get up at 7 every morning.
I get up at 7 every morning.
I wake my daughter up.
I wake my daughter up.
I then take a bath in the bathroom.
I then take a bath in the bathroom.
I shave, brush my teeth, and comb my hair.
I shave, brush my teeth, and comb my hair.
I put on a bit of makeup.
I put on a bit of makeup.
I cooked breakfast for the family.
I cooked breakfast for the family.
I go downstairs and have my breakfast.
I go downstairs and have my breakfast.
I read the newspaper over breakfast.
I read the newspaper over breakfast.
I dress my sister and wash her hands and face.
I dress my sister and wash her hands and face.
I get to my office at 8:30.
I get to my office at 8:30.
I leave the office at 6.
I leave the office at 6.
I pick up my brother from his school.
I pick up my brother from his school.
I buy some food on my way home.
I buy some food on my way home.
We go to bed at 11:30.
We go to bed at 11:30.
What do you do in your spare time?
What do you do in your spare time?
I like playing baseball.
I like playing baseball.
I like listening to jazz music.
I like listening to jazz music.
Where do you have your lunch?
Where do you have your lunch?
What did you have for lunch?
What did you have for lunch?
I had a fried chicken and a hot dog.
I had a fried chicken and a hot dog.
When do you get up every day?
When do you get up every day?
I usually get up at 7 o'clock.
I usually get up at 7 o'clock.
What do you do at work?
What do you do at work?
I do some typing.
I do some typing.
What time do you start work?
What time do you start work?
I start work at 9 o'clock.
I start work at 9 o'clock.
What time do you finish your work?
What time do you finish your work?
At 5 o'clock sharp.
At 5 o'clock sharp.
When did you get up yesterday morning?
When did you get up yesterday morning?
At about 6.
At about 6.
I didn't sleep well.
I didn't sleep well.
I read a magazine in bed.
I read a magazine in bed.
I slept soundly all night.
I slept soundly all night.
I heard the clock, but I didn't get up until 8.
I heard the clock, but I didn't get up until 8.
I woke up 7 and got up right away.
I woke up 7 and got up right away.
I was 8 minutes late.
I was 8 minutes late.
I was just on time.
I was just on time.
I had my breakfast on the way.
I had my breakfast on the way.
I hurried to my office.
I hurried to my office.
I had lunch with a friend of mine.
I had lunch with a friend of mine.
I finished my work at 5 p.m.
I finished my work at 5 p.m.
I stayed and did some extra work.
I stayed and did some extra work.
Hi, Carl, is it really you?
Hi, Carl, is it really you?
Hi, Mary. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Mary. Nice to see you again.
It's been a whole year since I last saw you.
It's been a whole year since I last saw you.
How have you been these days?
How have you been these days?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Have you seen Amber lately?
Have you seen Amber lately?
No, I have no contact with her.
No, I have no contact with her.
I heard she got married last week.
I heard she got married last week.
Oh, how nice. Sorry, I've got to go now.
Oh, how nice. Sorry, I've got to go now.
So do I see you later? Keep in touch.
So do I see you later? Keep in touch.
Any tickets left?
Any tickets left?
I have some left.
I have some left.
Do you have an eraser? I need some here.
Do you have an eraser? I need some here.
If you have more, please give me some.
If you have more, please give me some.
Do you have a digital camera?
Do you have a digital camera?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Do you have my pen?
Do you have my pen?
Yes, I have your pencil, too.
Yes, I have your pencil, too.
He has that pen, doesn't he?
He has that pen, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
No, I'm a single son.
No, I'm a single son.
Do you have toothbrush here?
Do you have toothbrush here?
What a beautiful garden you have.
What a beautiful garden you have.
I used to take a walk in the early morning.
I used to take a walk in the early morning.
I had thought he knew the time of the meeting.
I had thought he knew the time of the meeting.
We have known each other for 10 years.
We have known each other for 10 years.
Have you seen Mr. Smith recently?
Have you seen Mr. Smith recently?
When I arrived at the station, the train had already left.
When I arrived at the station, the train had already left.
They've been working on this project since last year.
They've been working on this project since last year.
I've been listening to the radio all night.
I've been listening to the radio all night.
He used to live in my neighborhood.
He used to live in my neighborhood.
The movie began as soon as we got there.
The movie began as soon as we got there.
The late arrival of the ship had messed up all our plans.
The late arrival of the ship had messed up all our plans.
It has been a long time since last came here.
It has been a long time since last came here.
They had expected me to go with them.
They had expected me to go with them.
That was the second time that I had visited the place.
That was the second time that I had visited the place.
Hello. May I speak to Mr. Taylor?
Hello. May I speak to Mr. Taylor?
Please hold on.
Please hold on.
This is John speaking.
This is John speaking.
There's something wrong with the phone.
There's something wrong with the phone.
Would you answer the phone, please?
Would you answer the phone, please?
I want to make a long-distance call.
I want to make a long-distance call.
I couldn't get through.
I couldn't get through.
I tried to call you, but the line was busy.
I tried to call you, but the line was busy.
Would you tell Mr. Taylor that I called?
Would you tell Mr. Taylor that I called?
Would you call back tomorrow?
Would you call back tomorrow?
I must have dialed the wrong number.
I must have dialed the wrong number.
I have to hang up now.
I have to hang up now.
He's not in. May I take a message for him?
He's not in. May I take a message for him?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Would you mind closing the door for me?
Would you mind closing the door for me?
Of course.
Of course.
May I ask you a question?
May I ask you a question?
Please give me a hand.
Please give me a hand.
Could you do me a favor?
Could you do me a favor?
Would you help me remove the refrigerator?
Would you help me remove the refrigerator?
Get me my coat, please.
Get me my coat, please.
Could you tell me where I can find these books?
Could you tell me where I can find these books?
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
I'm sorry. I'm engaged now.
I'm sorry. I'm engaged now.
I'm glad to, but I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I'm glad to, but I'm afraid I don't have the time.
Certainly.
Certainly.
Make me a cup of tea, will you?
Make me a cup of tea, will you?
Call me tomorrow if you have time.
Call me tomorrow if you have time.
Would you please open the window for me?
Would you please open the window for me?
How long have you stayed there?
How long have you stayed there?
Just a few months.
Just a few months.
Will you stay there for long?
Will you stay there for long?
No, I'll move to Chicago next month.
No, I'll move to Chicago next month.
Oh, really? I'm moving there too.
Oh, really? I'm moving there too.
Hi, Andy, where do you live now?
Hi, Andy, where do you live now?
I live at 409 Charles Street.
I live at 409 Charles Street.
Charles Street? Isn't Carol living there?
Charles Street? Isn't Carol living there?
Yes, she lives just across the street.
Yes, she lives just across the street.
How about Carol? How long has she lived there?
How about Carol? How long has she lived there?
She's been living there since her birth.
She's been living there since her birth.
Great. Then we can drink wine together.
Great. Then we can drink wine together.
Yes, and you may stay there longer.
Yes, and you may stay there longer.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I'm sure we'll have a good time.
I'm sure we'll have a good time.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
What were you doing when I called?
What were you doing when I called?
Where did you go for dinner the day before yesterday?
Where did you go for dinner the day before yesterday?
When will he come to see you?
When will he come to see you?
I was about to leave.
I was about to leave.
When did you buy the car?
When did you buy the car?
How did you doing spend your holiday?
How did you doing spend your holiday?
Can you guess what I was doing this afternoon?
Can you guess what I was doing this afternoon?
What did he say in the email?
What did he say in the email?
Who told you?
Who told you?
What are you going to do with the books?
What are you going to do with the books?
Who will accompany you to the station?
Who will accompany you to the station?
Why don't you agree?
Why don't you agree?
Why not go out for a walk?
Why not go out for a walk?
How are you doing these days?
How are you doing these days?
What's the height of the apartment?
What's the height of the apartment?
How much does the tiger weigh?
How much does the tiger weigh?
What's the color of your new shoes?
What's the color of your new shoes?
This metal is harder than that one.
This metal is harder than that one.
What's the size of your shoes?
What's the size of your shoes?
How long do you watch TV every day?
How long do you watch TV every day?
What's the shape of your balloon?
What's the shape of your balloon?
How thick is the book here?
How thick is the book here?
He can run as fast as Tom.
He can run as fast as Tom.
How wide is this river?
How wide is this river?
Kate is smarter than I.
Kate is smarter than I.
How often do you go swimming?
How often do you go swimming?
My brother is twice as tall as your sister.
My brother is twice as tall as your sister.
My grandma is 40 years older than me.
My grandma is 40 years older than me.
Excuse me, how can I get to the station?
Excuse me, how can I get to the station?
You can take the bus and get off at the next stop.
You can take the bus and get off at the next stop.
Excuse me, where is number 9 Street?
Excuse me, where is number 9 Street?
It's just around the corner.
It's just around the corner.
Where are the stairs?
Where are the stairs?
Go along the corridor and it's on your right side.
Go along the corridor and it's on your right side.
Excuse me, madam. Could you tell me where the supermarket is?
Excuse me, madam. Could you tell me where the supermarket is?
Go straight ahead and turn right at the third crossing.
Go straight ahead and turn right at the third crossing.
Can I use the elevator?
Can I use the elevator?
Sorry, it's broken. You have to use the stairs.
Sorry, it's broken. You have to use the stairs.
Excuse me. Can you tell me how to get to the post office?
Excuse me. Can you tell me how to get to the post office?
Go on for about 200 meters. It's on your right side. You can't miss it.
Go on for about 200 meters. It's on your right side. You can't miss it.
Which one is Mr. Smith's office?
Which one is Mr. Smith's office?
It's room 902 on the second floor.
It's room 902 on the second floor.
Thank you for directions.
Thank you for directions.
Are you married?
Are you married?
I'm single.
I'm single.
Do you live with your parents?
Do you live with your parents?
No. I live in my own house.
No. I live in my own house.
You have a younger sister, don't you?
You have a younger sister, don't you?
How is your family?
How is your family?
She's engaged/married to Charlie.
She's engaged, married to Charlie.
How long have you been married?
How long have you been married?
We've been married for 10 years.
We've been married for 10 years.
They've been divorced.
They've been divorced.
My parents got married in 1981.
My parents got married in 1981.
Charlie has his own family now.
Charlie has his own family now.
Mary gave birth to a baby last week.
Mary gave birth to a baby last week.
My aunt will come to live with me for some days.
My aunt will come to live with me for some days.
His wife died a year ago. Now he lives alone.
His wife died a year ago. Now he lives alone.
How will you spend the evening?
How will you spend the evening?
I'll probably stay home and watch TV.
I'll probably stay home and watch TV.
What will you do about it?
What will you do about it?
What do you want to do after graduation?
What do you want to do after graduation?
I'll further my study.
I'll further my study.
What time are you going to leave for the airport tomorrow?
What time are you going to leave for the airport tomorrow?
Is he coming to dinner?
Is he coming to dinner?
I'm going to the post office. Will you go with me?
I'm going to the post office. Will you go with me?
They're going to discuss it at the meeting next Monday.
They're going to discuss it at the meeting next Monday.
I'll be waiting for you at the restaurant this time tomorrow.
I'll be waiting for you at the restaurant this time tomorrow.
After I get home, I'll call you.
After I get home, I'll call you.
What's your plan for the summer holiday?
What's your plan for the summer holiday?
I'm thinking about a visit to London.
I'm thinking about a visit to London.
There's going to be an exhibition at the art gallery.
There's going to be an exhibition at the art gallery.
Have you heard the weather forecast?
Have you heard the weather forecast?
We'll have fine weather for the next few days.
We'll have fine weather for the next few days.
It is said it will clear up tonight.
It is said it will clear up tonight.
What will it be after the clear weather?
What will it be after the clear weather?
I'm afraid it won't be cold enough for a snowfall.
I'm afraid it won't be cold enough for a snowfall.
But last year we had a big snow.
But last year we had a big snow.
Will it rain tomorrow?
Will it rain tomorrow?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
How is the weather today?
How is the weather today?
The weather is nice today.
The weather is nice today.
It's going to snow tomorrow.
It's going to snow tomorrow.
What was the weather like yesterday?
What was the weather like yesterday?
Is it raining now?
Is it raining now?
Yesterday it rained all day.
Yesterday it rained all day.
There's a cool breeze this evening.
There's a cool breeze this evening.
What will the weather be like tomorrow?
What will the weather be like tomorrow?
The days are getting hotter.
The days are getting hotter.
Yes, but you know global warming may raise the temperature.
Yes, but you know global warming may raise the temperature.
What's the temperature today?
What's the temperature today?
It's about 72 degrees Fahrenheit this afternoon.
It's about 72 degrees Fahrenheit this afternoon.
It's quite cold today.
It's quite cold today.
It's been cloudy all morning.
It's been cloudy all morning.
It'll probably clear up this afternoon.
It'll probably clear up this afternoon.
Today is the first day of spring.
Today is the first day of spring.
How are you feeling today?
How are you feeling today?
I don't feel very well.
I don't feel very well.
What's matter with you?
What's matter with you?
How are you feeling today?
How are you feeling today?
I got sick.
I got sick.
My father has a bad headache.
My father has a bad headache.
I don't feel very well this morning.
I don't feel very well this morning.
My fever is gone.
My fever is gone.
Do you feel better now?
Do you feel better now?
Much better.
Much better.
I hope you'll be well soon.
I hope you'll be well soon.
Take 2 pills and have a good rest.
Take 2 pills and have a good rest.
I suppose he was sick.
I suppose he was sick.
My fever is gone, but I still have a cough.
My fever is gone, but I still have a cough.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Where did you get injured?
Where did you get injured?
How did you break your leg?
How did you break your leg?
It's bleeding.
It's bleeding.
I've got a pain in my back.
I've got a pain in my back.
I've got a pain in my shoulder.
I've got a pain in my shoulder.
It hurts right here.
It hurts right here.
Your right hand is swollen. Does it hurt?
Your right hand is swollen. Does it hurt?
I have a headache.
I have a headache.
It really hurts.
It really hurts.
I was sick yesterday, but I'm better today.
I was sick yesterday, but I'm better today.
My left leg hurts. It hurts right here.
My left leg hurts. It hurts right here.
Which arm hurts? Is it the left one?
Which arm hurts? Is it the left one?
Which of your leg is sore?
Which of your leg is sore?
Call the doctor.
Call the doctor.
What do you think about it?
What do you think about it?
Do you have any idea?
Do you have any idea?
Please give me your advice.
Please give me your advice.
I want to hear your opinion.
I want to hear your opinion.
Do you really want to know what I think?
Do you really want to know what I think?
Is that right?
Is that right?
I think you're mistaken about that.
I think you're mistaken about that.
Absolutely right.
Absolutely right.
Is that okay?
Is that okay?
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's excellent.
That's excellent.
I'm considering buying a house.
I'm considering buying a house.
What are you doing next week?
What are you doing next week?
What do you plan to do this Sunday?
What do you plan to do this Sunday?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I plan to go to the theater.
I plan to go to the theater.
I'll go skiing if the weather permits.
I'll go skiing if the weather permits.
I'm thinking of going to my grandma's.
I'm thinking of going to my grandma's.
I suppose I can finish the project next year.
I suppose I can finish the project next year.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Have you decided?
Have you decided?
It's still undecided.
It's still undecided.
No, I haven't decided yet.
No, I haven't decided yet.
You have the final say.
You have the final say.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
I've changed my mind.
I've changed my mind.
I've decided not to sell the house.
I've decided not to sell the house.
I'm determined to leave.
I'm determined to leave.
Don't hesitate anymore.
Don't hesitate anymore.
It's really hard to make a decision.
It's really hard to make a decision.
It is hard to make a decision.
It is hard to make a decision.
Give me a definite answer, please.
Give me a definite answer, please.
Do not hesitate.
Do not hesitate.
She insists that it doesn't matter.
She insists that it doesn't matter.
He's made up his mind to quit his job.
He's made up his mind to quit his job.
I will go buy milk to the supermarket.
I will go buy milk to the supermarket.
Will you go shopping with me?
Will you go shopping with me?
Is there anything you would like?
Is there anything you would like?
May I help you?
May I help you?
Excuse me, would you tell me where I can get some bread?
Excuse me, would you tell me where I can get some bread?
May I try it on?
May I try it on?
May I have a look at the ring?
May I have a look at the ring?
This is too small for me. Do you have a bigger one?
This is too small for me. Do you have a bigger one?
What's your size?
What's your size?
Do you have any more colors?
Do you have any more colors?
Yes, I'd like to buy a book.
Yes, I'd like to buy a book.
All right. Here you are.
All right. Here you are.
Yes, I want to buy a shirt.
Yes, I want to buy a shirt.
What color, size, style do you want?
What color, size, style do you want?
I would like an M-size sweater.
I would like an M-size sweater.
I want a yellow one.
I want a yellow one.
This maker's hat is out of stock.
This maker's hat is out of stock.
When will this be in stock?
When will this be in stock?
How much is it?
How much is it?
This is $40.
This is $40.
It's too expensive for me.
It's too expensive for me.
Could you make it cheaper?
Could you make it cheaper?
Can you make it a little cheaper?
Can you make it a little cheaper?
I cannot discount it anymore.
I cannot discount it anymore.
All right. I'll take it.
All right. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Where do I pay?
Where do I pay?
Here's your change.
Here's your change.
May I use my credit card?
May I use my credit card?
You pay at the cashier over there.
You pay at the cashier over there.
The check, please.
The check, please.
Here's your change.
Here's your change.
Please give me the receipt.
Please give me the receipt.
Thanks for your good service.
Thanks for your good service.
Welcome again.
Welcome again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
What would you like to eat?
What would you like to eat?
Anything to drink?
Anything to drink?
A small glass of wine, please.
A small glass of wine, please.
Are you ready to order?
Are you ready to order?
I'd like some spaghetti and dessert.
I'd like some spaghetti and dessert.
Do you want some fruit?
Do you want some fruit?
Yes, please. I want an orange.
Yes, please. I want an orange.
What would you like for dessert?
What would you like for dessert?
I'll have some cheesecake.
I'll have some cheesecake.
Here you are.
Here you are.
Here is your food.
Here's your food.
Waiter, check out.
Waiter, check out.
Can I pay by check or credit card?
Can I pay by check or credit card?
Can I pay with Apple Pay?
Can I pay with Apple Pay?
Sorry, we only take cash.
Sorry, we only take cash.
I'd like to make an appointment with Mrs. Johnson.
I'd like to make an appointment with Mrs. Johnson.
She's free on Monday and Tuesday.
She's free on Monday and Tuesday.
Sorry, can I see her before Tuesday?
Sorry, can I see her before Tuesday?
At what time?
At what time?
From 3 to 3:30.
From 3 to 3:30.
Let me see. She has 30 minutes Monday afternoon.
Let me see. She has 30 minutes Monday afternoon.
All right.
All right.
If there is something, please call me.
If there is something, please call me.
I can come any time except Sunday.
I can come anytime except Sunday.
Please call me before you come.
Please call me before you come.
I have an interview this afternoon.
I have an interview this afternoon.
He phoned to cancel the meeting.
He phoned to cancel the meeting.
Please make an appointment with my secretary.
Please make an appointment with my secretary.
I have to change my appointment from Tuesday to Wednesday.
I have to change my appointment from Tuesday to Wednesday.
Do you have any discomfort?
Do you have any discomfort?
I think you've caught a cold.
I think you've caught a cold.
You need an injection.
You need an injection.
You have to be operated on.
You have to be operated on.
Is it serious?
Is it serious?
Do I need to be hospitalized?
Do I need to be hospitalized?
How long have you had it?
How long have you had it?
Have you seen the doctor?
Have you seen the doctor?
I had a shot of penicillin.
I had a shot of penicillin.
Becky was infected with influenza.
Becky was infected with influenza.
What did the doctor say?
What did the doctor say?
What sort of medicine do you take?
What sort of medicine do you take?
The doctor says that I should not eat anything oily.
The doctor says that I should not eat anything oily.
This house is for rent.
This house is for rent.
That house is for sale. It has central heating.
That house is for sale. It has central heating.
It's really a bargain.
It's really a bargain.
The houses downtown are very expensive.
The houses downtown are very expensive.
I want to rent a furnished house.
I want to rent a furnished house.
What kind of furniture do you like?
What kind of furniture do you like?
I want an apartment with 2 bedrooms and a kitchen.
I want an apartment with 2 bedrooms and a kitchen.
This is a rather old house.
This is a rather old house.
There is a shower in the bathroom.
There is a shower in the bathroom.
We have a few kitchen things and a dining room set.
We have a few kitchen things and a dining room set.
I feel at home living here.
I feel at home living here.
The landlady is very kind to me.
The landlady is very kind to me.
I have a dog, but it's very quiet.
I have a dog, but it's very quiet.
How much is the rent for a month?
How much is the rent for a month?
I don't like wearing the uniform.
I don't like wearing the uniform.
You forgot to fasten the collar buttons.
You forgot to fasten the collar buttons.
Your shoelace is loose.
Your shoelace is loose.
The shoes are worn out.
The shoes are worn out.
Don't forget to put stamps on your letter.
Don't forget to put stamps on your letter.
Do you want to airmail it or not?
Do you want to airmail it or not?
You've got an express mail.
You've got an express mail.
I have received a letter from my cousin.
I have received a letter from my cousin.
He hasn't answered my letter yet.
He hasn't answered my letter yet.
Send a postcard to me when you arrive in Tokyo.
Send a postcard to me when you arrive in Tokyo.
I put some documents in the envelope.
I put some documents in the envelope.
To make it fast, you can send a fax.
To make it fast, you can send a fax.
My mother mailed me a parcel.
My mother mailed me a parcel.
I dropped the letter into the mailbox in front of the post office.
I dropped the letter into the mailbox in front of the post office.
I haven't heard from him for a long time.
I haven't heard from him for a long time.
We keep in touch with each other by email since he left Canada.
We keep in touch with each other by email since he left Canada.
How long does it take for a letter to get to America from Japan?
How long does it take for a letter to get to America from Japan?
Is there any evidence to support what you have said?
Is there any evidence to support what you have said?
I cannot agree with you on this point.
I cannot agree with you on this point.
You've got the point.
You've got the point.
What you have said about this is very interesting.
What you have said about this is very interesting.
That's the point.
That's the point.
He is a very creative student.
He is a very creative student.
Well, it depends on the situation.
Well, it depends on the situation.
Has anybody else anything to say on this?
Has anybody else anything to say on this?
Finally, we came to an agreement.
Finally, we came to an agreement.
The whole class is in a heated discussion.
The whole class is in a heated discussion.
Please sum up what you said just now.
Please sum up what you said just now.
What do you think about Carl's opinion?
What do you think about Carl's opinion?
There are always two sides to everything.
There are always two sides to everything.
His flattery makes me sick.
His flattery makes me sick.
You look radiant tonight.
You look radiant tonight.
We enjoyed ourselves very much.
We enjoyed ourselves very much.
It was a terrible experience.
It was a terrible experience.
The Christmas tree is gorgeous.
The Christmas tree is gorgeous.
What a boring movie it is.
What a boring movie it is.
The party is making too much noise.
The party is making too much noise.
I am on top of the world.
I am on top of the world.
You look elegant in that dress.
You look elegant in that dress.
The coat doesn't suit you.
The coat doesn't suit you.
The dinner was wonderful.
The dinner was wonderful.
How fragrant the flowers are.
How fragrant the flowers are.
We had a good time.
We had a good time.
I am bored to death.
I am bored to death.
Which do you prefer, playing football or fishing?
Which do you prefer, playing football or fishing?
Neither.
Neither.
What's your favorite sport?
What's your favorite sport?
I would rather sleep than watch this movie.
I would rather sleep than watch this movie.
I like basketball best.
I like basketball best.
Baseball is my favorite.
Baseball is my favorite.
What do you like best, oranges, pears, or apples?
What do you like best, oranges, pears, or apples?
She has good taste in clothes.
She has good taste in clothes.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like collecting stamps.
I like collecting stamps.
I prefer tea to coffee.
I prefer tea to coffee.
What do you dislike most about this movie?
What do you dislike most about this movie?
She dislikes hockey.
She dislikes hockey.
She is sick of watching hockey.
She is sick of watching hockey.
That's just what I was looking for.
That's just what I was looking for.
I am old enough to make up my own mind.
I am old enough to make up my own mind.
It might be, I suppose.
It might be, I suppose.
Good try, but not quite right.
Good try, but not quite right.
That's rather disappointing.
That's rather disappointing.
If you really want my advice, I don't think you should quit school.
If you really want my advice, I don't think you should quit school.
What about your opinion?
What about your opinion?
You should take the advice of your teacher.
You should take the advice of your teacher.
Your work seems not satisfactory.
Your work seems not satisfactory.
I generally agree with you.
I generally agree with you.
In my opinion, your new coat is not worth so much money.
In my opinion, your new coat is not worth so much money.
It's only a suggestion, you don't have to take it.
It's only a suggestion, you don't have to take it.
Thanks for your advice, but I have to consider it myself.
Thanks for your advice, but I have to consider it myself.
Would you be so kind as to lend me some money?
Would you be so kind as to lend me some money?
No problem. How much?
No problem. How much?
Would you mind opening the window?
Would you mind opening the window?
Please do not open it.
Please do not open it.
Would you open the door for me, please?
Would you open the door for me, please?
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
Excuse me, would you give me a hand?
Excuse me, would you give me a hand?
I'd be glad to help.
I'd be glad to help.
I wondered if you could buy me some pencils.
I wondered if you could buy me some pencils.
Sure?
Sure.
I hope that will not cause you too much trouble.
I hope that will not cause you too much trouble.
I hope I'm not bothering you.
I hope I'm not bothering you.
I really appreciate your help.
I really appreciate your help.
I do not want to bother you.
I do not want to bother you.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Children enter primary school at the age of 6.
Children enter primary school at the age of 6.
John is already a junior high school student.
John is already a junior high school student.
He majored in computers.
He majored in computers.
As a senior, Bruce is writing his thesis.
As a senior, Bruce is writing his thesis.
I graduated from Yale University 5 years ago.
I graduated from Yale University 5 years ago.
It is desirable to apply to good schools.
It is desirable to apply to good schools.
In Australia, there are open universities.
In Australia, there are open universities.
Jack is in his freshman year.
Jack is in her freshman year.
Some students quit school due to poverty.
Some students quit school due to poverty.
There are many training classes and night classes.
There are many training classes and night classes.
Tim is a sophomore now.
Tim is a sophomore now.
Mr. Smith is a member of the faculty.
Mr. Smith is a member of the faculty.
May I come in?
May I come in?
Come in, please.
Come in, please.
Sit down, please.
Sit down, please.
Any different opinion?
Any different opinion?
Are you with me?
Are you with me?
Have I made myself clear?
Have I made myself clear?
Could you say it again?
Could you say it again?
Any questions?
Any questions?
That's all for today.
That's all for today.
I plan to learn programming.
I plan to learn programming.
I want to be a programmer after graduation.
I want to be a programmer after graduation.
He will probably follow in his father's footsteps.
He will probably follow in his father's footsteps.
As soon as he comes, we'll let him know.
As soon as he comes, we'll let him know.
She will go into business when she likes to.
She will go into business when she likes to.
She will certainly remain single.
She will certainly remain single.
He intends to start up with his friends.
He intends to start up with his friends.
I'll leave for New York if I finish my work today.
I'll leave for New York if I finish my work today.
I'll work for 4 years and then go back to school.
I'll work for 4 years and then go back to school.
I hope he will meet me at the airport.
I hope he will meet me at the airport.
I'm thinking of quitting the job.
I'm thinking of quitting the job.
What do you say we have a party this weekend?
What do you say we have a party this weekend?
If it doesn't rain tomorrow, we'll have a picnic.
If it doesn't rain tomorrow, we'll have a picnic.
You should have studied much harder.
You should have studied much harder.
What does your father do?
What does your father do?
He is a lawyer.
He is a lawyer.
He has his own office.
He has his own office.
Do you have any plan for your career?
Do you have any plan for your career?
My cousin was promoted last month.
My cousin was promoted last month.
I want to be a doctor if possible.
I want to be a doctor if possible.
I hope that I can get a decent job with a good salary.
I hope that I can get a decent job with a good salary.
I have an interview next week.
I have an interview next week.
He is a manager of a famous corporation.
He is a manager of a famous corporation.
I like writing, but I wouldn't take it as my career.
I like writing, but I wouldn't take it as my career.
I worked as an intern in that firm last summer.
I worked as an intern in that firm last summer.
He made a successful career in business.
He made a successful career in business.
What are you interested in?
What are you interested in?
How do you spend your evenings?
How do you spend your evenings?
What are your interests?
What are your interests?
Do you have any hobbies?
Do you have any hobbies?
I often go skiing in winter.
I often go skiing in winter.
Does his film appeal to you?
Does his film appeal to you?
Photography is an expensive hobby.
Photography is an expensive hobby.
What do you do in your spare time?
What do you do in your spare time?
Do you go on picnics?
Do you go on picnics?
I particularly like English literature.
I particularly like English literature.
She has a particular interest in painting.
She has a particular interest in painting.
He plays the piano just for enjoyment.
He plays the piano just for enjoyment.
What's your favorite music?
What's your favorite music?
Do you often go to a concert?
Do you often go to a concert?
I have never heard the piece before. Who wrote it?
I have never heard the piece before. Who wrote it?
Do you like pop music?
Do you like pop music?
I hate rock music. It's too noisy.
I hate rock music. It's too noisy.
What do you think of their skill?
What do you think of their skill?
He has a passion for literature.
He has a passion for literature.
What do you think about this poem?
What do you think about this poem?
Do you like traveling?
Do you like traveling?
Yes, I've just come back from Canada.
Yes, I've just come back from Canada.
Why did you go there?
Why did you go there?
I went there on business.
I went there on business.
How did you get there?
How did you get there?
I got there by plane.
I got there by plane.
Where did you visit?
Where did you visit?
I only had time to visit Toronto.
I only had time to visit Toronto.
How did you like it?
How did you like it?
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
And do you have friends there?
And do you have friends there?
Yes, a lot of friends.
Yes, a lot of friends.
Yes, and I took many pictures.
Yes, and I took many pictures.
Please let me see them.
Please let me see them.
You must have enjoyed yourself.
You must have enjoyed yourself.
What's your favorite sport?
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite winter sport is skiing.
My favorite winter sport is skiing.
Our team beat their team yesterday.
Our team beat their team yesterday.
My class went camping last summer.
My class went camping last summer.
We are sure to defeat them.
We are sure to defeat them.
How many years have you been playing tennis?
How many years have you been playing tennis?
I like football.
I like football.
He is good at table tennis.
He is good at table tennis.
The basketball championship is exciting.
The basketball championship is exciting.
I was on the track team 5 years ago.
I was on the track team 5 years ago.
I prefer swimming to fishing.
I prefer swimming to fishing.
She is a member of the snowboard club.
She is a member of the snowboard club.
I lost the game yesterday.
I lost the game yesterday.
Make yourself at home.
Make yourself at home.
I'm very proud of you.
I'm very proud of you.
We are in the same boat.
We are in the same boat.
Everything tastes great.
Everything tastes great.
You have a good sense of humor.
You have a good sense of humor.
Your English has poor pronunciation.
Your English has poor pronunciation.
You piss me off.
You piss me off.
He is the happiest man alive.
He is the happiest man alive.
What about having a hamburger first?
What about having a hamburger first?
Don't be so modest.
Don't be so modest.
What's your goal in life?
What's your goal in life?
He found my lecture interesting.
He found my lecture interesting.
Don't let this get you down.
Don't let this get you down.
You've got a great personality.
You've got a great personality.
I want to have a part-time job.
I want to have a part-time job.
It's a secret between you and me.
It's a secret between you and me.
You are kidding.
You are kidding.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
When is the most convenient time for you?
When is the most convenient time for you?
I'm fed up.
I'm fed up.
Your company is very impressive.
Your company is very impressive.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
You did a good job.
You did a good job.
Get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
I can manage.
I can manage.
You mustn't aim too high.
You mustn't aim too high.
Tomorrow never comes.
Tomorrow never comes.
You're really talented.
You're really talented.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
My mouth is watering.
My mouth is watering.
What's your job?
What's your job?
Whatever I said, he'd disagree.
Whatever I said, he'd disagree.
What do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
You shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done that.
He fell behind with his work.
He fell behind with his work.
Are you insane?
Are you insane?
She hired a car by the hour.
She hired a car by the hour.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Thanks for your cooperation.
She is a composer for the harp.
She is a composer for the harp.
How often do you eat out?
How often do you eat out?
You'd better look before you leap.
You'd better look before you leap.
You make me sick.
You make me sick.
What do you do for relaxation?
What do you do for relaxation?
What a shame.
What a shame.
You are just in time.
You are just in time.
Take my word for it.
Take my word for it.
What shall we do tonight?
What shall we do tonight?
Time is money.
Time is money.
The same to you.
The same to you.
My parents want me to go abroad.
My parents want me to go abroad.
He has been sick for 3 weeks.
He has been sick for 3 weeks.
I go to school by bike every day.
I go to school by bike every day.
You're a jerk.
You're a jerk.
I count you as one of my friends.
I count you as one of my friends.
Fasten your seat belt.
Fasten your seat belt.
I have a large collection of books.
I have a large collection of books.
That's okay.
That's okay.
When was the house built?
When was the house built?
Where's the restroom, please?
Where is the restroom, please?
He has a large income.
He has a large income.
This pen doesn't write well.
This pen doesn't write well.
You need to work out.
You need to work out.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
He had a good many friends here.
He had a good many friends here.
Brush your teeth thoroughly.
Brush your teeth thoroughly.
Another cat came to my house.
Another cat came to my house.
I'll have to try that.
I'll have to try that.
What's the meaning of this?
What's the meaning of this?
Mr. Smith is fixing his bike.
Mr. Smith is fixing his bike.
Why did you stay at home?
Why did you stay at home?
You look nice in that color.
You look nice in that color.
The food is delicious.
The food is delicious.
I caught the last bus.
I caught the last bus.
Lying and stealing are immoral.
Lying and stealing are immoral.
That depends.
That depends.
There is no doubt about it.
There is no doubt about it.
I lost the door key about here.
I lost the door key about here.
He is about 6 feet high.
He is about 6 feet high.
What are your plans for the weekend?
What are your plans for the weekend?
I don't want to see your face.
I don't want to see your face.
You have a very successful business.
You have a very successful business.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
I feel like eating an ice cream.
I feel like eating an ice cream.
How late are you open?
How late are you open?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
He is respectful to his elders.
He is respectful to his elders.
I envy you very much.
I envy you very much.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We are divided in our opinions.
We are divided in our opinions.
We all desire happiness.
We all desire happiness.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
A red tie will match that suit.
A red tie will match that suit.
This boy has no job.
This boy has no job.
Don't be so childish.
Don't be so childish.
The eggs are sold by the dozen.
The eggs are sold by the dozen.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the warning.
Is there any sugar in the bottle?
Is there any sugar in the bottle?
Here's a gift for you.
Here's a gift for you.
I'm not guessing, I really know.
I'm not guessing, I really know.
That's life.
That's life.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
He repaired his house.
He repaired his house.
There's a possibility.
There's a possibility.
I can't tell.
I can't tell.
We have a lot in common.
We have a lot in common.
Nancy will retire next year.
Nancy will retire next year.
I'm very pleased with your work.
I'm very pleased with your work.
I found him seated on the bench.
I found him seated on the bench.
Your daughter is so cute.
Your daughter is so cute.
That's not true.
That's not true.
I have never seen the movie.
I have never seen the movie.
He covered himself with a quilt.
He covered himself with a quilt.
I am not good at organizing my room.
I am not good at organizing my room.
Someone is ringing the bell.
Someone is ringing the bell.
This is only the first half.
This is only the first half.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
She dressed herself hastily.
She dressed herself hastily.
You're so smart.
You're so smart.
Who is in charge here?
Who is in charge here?
That's the way I look at it, too.
That's the way I look at it, too.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Get lost.
Get lost.
I hate you.
I hate you.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It's a friendly competition.
It's a friendly competition.
It is not so easy as you think.
It is not so easy as you think.
Keep your temper under control.
Keep your temper under control.
I am busy. How is your business?
I am busy. How is your business?
Don't talk to me like that.
Don't talk to me like that.
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it.
That reminds me.
That reminds me.
We look forward to your visit.
We look forward to your visit.
What is the price of rice per kilogram?
What is the price of rice per kilogram?
That's worthwhile.
That's worthwhile.
You look great today.
You look great today.
It's time to tell her the truth.
It's time to tell her the truth.
The shortest answer is doing.
The shortest answer is doing.
You should look at it yourself.
You should look at it yourself.
Don't bother.
Don't bother.
His talk covered many subjects.
His talk covered many subjects.
Your hand feels cold.
Your hand feels cold.
You can say that again.
You can say that again.
Don't bother me.
Don't bother me.
I have my hair cut every month.
I have my hair cut every month.
Talking with you is a pleasure.
Talking with you is a pleasure.
I go to the gym after work every day.
I go to the gym after work every day.
When do you get up every day?
When do you get up every day?
Neither you nor he is wrong.
Neither you nor he is wrong.
The Smiths are my neighbors.
The Smiths are my neighbors.
That's not a problem.
That's not a problem.
Don't play with your cell phone while eating.
Don't play with your cell phone while eating.
You can count on me.
You can count on me.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
Does she like Tom?
Does she like Tom?
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Turn down the volume of the TV, please.
Turn down the volume of the TV, please.
That rings a bell.
That rings a bell.
You're very eloquent.
You're very eloquent.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How long did it last?
How long did it last?
The price is reasonable.
The price is reasonable.
I don't think you are right.
I don't think you are right.
Check your answers with mine.
Check your answers with mine.
My efforts resulted in nothing.
My efforts resulted in nothing.
He resolved to give up smoking.
He resolved to give up smoking.
I assure you.
I assure you.
I apologize.
I apologize.
I don't think much of the movie.
I don't think much of the movie.
You stupid jerk.
You stupid jerk.
That's all right.
That's all right.
There are many stars in the sky.
There are many stars in the sky.
This house is my own.
This house is my own.
Don't look at your cell phone in the bed.
Don't look at your cell phone in the bed.
You have a good taste.
You have a good taste.
So troublesome.
So troublesome.
Take your time.
Take your time.
I feel very regretful.
I feel very regretful.
The teacher got a little angry.
The teacher got a little angry.
Whatever you think is fine with me.
Whatever you think is fine with me.
I went there 3 days ago.
I went there 3 days ago.
Would you care for a drink?
Would you care for a drink?
We're so proud of you.
We're so proud of you.
That makes no difference.
That makes no difference.
Your Spanish is really surprising.
Your Spanish is really surprising.
Please replace the light bulb.
Please replace the light bulb.
You are so considerate.
You are so considerate.
Whoever comes will be welcomed.
Whoever comes will be welcomed.
It's none of your business.
It's none of your business.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
What do you think of my new shoes?
What do you think of my new shoes?
He is quite introvert.
He is quite introvert.
You're very professional.
You're very professional.
Would you like some help?
Would you like some help?
Example is better than precept.
Example is better than precept.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Don't jump to conclusions.
I won't be able to see him today.
I won't be able to see him today.
What's the weather like today?
What's the weather like today?
Speak louder, please.
Speak louder, please.
Take me to the airport, please.
Take me to the airport, please.
I am very happy spending time with you.
I am very happy spending time with you.
The sooner, the better.
The sooner, the better.
She has been collecting stamps.
She has been collecting stamps.
Thank you all the same.
Thank you all the same.
Her family are all music lovers.
Her family are all music lovers.
You look as if you didn't care.
You look as if you didn't care.
He knows English better than I.
He knows English better than I.
He came to the point at once.
He came to the point at once.
I broke up with her.
I broke up with her.
When will it be ready?
When will it be ready?
I appreciate your invitation.
I appreciate your invitation.
That's just what I was thinking.
That's just what I was thinking.
I couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more.
These shoes don't fit right.
These shoes don't fit right.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
Would you do me a favor?
Would you do me a favor?
I can't connect to the internet.
I can't connect to the internet.
Stop complaining.
Stop complaining.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Would you like a cup of tea?
It's very thoughtful of you.
It's very thoughtful of you.
I haven't seen you for ages.
I haven't seen you for ages.
I bet you can.
I bet you can.
What an adorable baby.
What an adorable baby.
I was alone, but not lonely.
I was alone, but not lonely.
Where can I go for help?
Where can I go for help?
Two heads are better than one.
Two heads are better than one.
That's for sure.
That's for sure.
He suggested a picnic.
He suggested a picnic.
I can't resist the temptation.
I can't resist the temptation.
How much does it cost to repair this?
How much does it cost to repair this?
I can't afford it.
I can't afford it.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
My car needs washing.
My car needs washing.
There is nothing I can do.
There is nothing I can do.
That's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
That's more like it.
That's more like it.
Could you please take a picture for us?
Could you please take a picture for us?
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
I'll call a taxi in case of need.
I'll call a taxi in case of need.
This is really a nice place.
This is really a nice place.
That's good to know.
That's good to know.
Did you enter the contest?
Did you enter the contest?
I could hardly speak.
I could hardly speak.
That sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like a good idea.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
We can work it out.
We can work it out.
There is a call for you.
There is a call for you.